Hi, folks. I just have one question for you. Are you making this number one marketing sin? What's that? Okay, can any of you guys think of that really quick? The number one marketing sin? Okay, well, I'll tell you a story really quick, and I'll reveal it to you, okay? So, way back in the day, and I was reminded of this because I just recently went to a seminar, and it was just, I was going to fall asleep. The guy was just hemming and hawing, he was throwing all these facts and figures at me, was just hemming and hawing, and I thought back in time, because I always like to go back in time, right, to one of my classes, and his name was Mr. Lancaster. This was my history class, and he was so spellbinding. I mean, he would wrap a story around these historical facts and figures. I mean, it was incredible, and it would just get my attention. You know, when he was talking about Christopher Columbus, when he was talking about, whoever, it was like my eyes would just light up, and I would get so excited because he just had a way to just unravel these mysteries and these stories out of our history. He'd create these stories. He would create, as Dan Kennedy would say, a message to market match. He would talk to me in such a way, because this was back in high school, he'd talk to me in such a way that, in a way that 16-year-olds can understand. He would talk my language, and he would get my attention. Do you see what I'm saying? So, what do you think is the number one marketing mistake? Well, number one marketing mistake, really, is being boring. I mean, just boring. I mean, boring to tears. And most marketing out there is whack, okay? And a lot of us are wondering why we're unsuccessful in our marketing, why we're not pulling any response, while people don't give a shit, quite frankly. And it's because our marketing is so boring, And so I discovered this company is called Empower Network, and I'm a technology consultant by day, an Empower Networker by night, And so I'm 100% commission sales anyway. And so I'm always looking for ways to, and if you look at some of my other YouTube videos, I talk about some examples of how I've used some of my magnetic attraction marketing and how I've used a lot of these strategies I'm learning from Empower Network in my own marketing. Of course, I've been doing a lot of this marketing stuff for a while, last couple of years, but since I've discovered Empower Network, I've been learning even more about how to even tap online markets. I mean, just a lot of different things. And a big one though is how to get away from just being the average, normal, just the usual type marketing that we see, and how to get out a little bit outrageous, a little bit more bold in your marketing. Maybe you curse a little bit. I mean, whatever. However you can kind of just use those pull those heartstrings, and get people's desires moved. How to get them really motivated to actually act. Those are things that are really incredible. And so anyway, this Empower Network, I really guys want to encourage you guys. Really, all I'm doing here is I really just the more I hang out with Empower Network, the more I get inspired in terms of how can I get my marketing out there. And so I want to talk to you guys that are in sales, in business, and you're really interested in taking your business to the next level in terms of getting more sales, in terms of creating more growth and profitability, for yourself. You really need to check out Empower Network. Right now, I'm looking for. This is I'm headhunting for entrepreneurs. I'm looking for people that are interested in kind of taking the route that I've taken, or if you're already taking that route, how to take that route even better. And believe me, Empower Network is going to blow your mind. In the last year, this company has paid out about $4 million in commissions. Most of the high earners, my mentor, for example, he made almost $1 million his first 15 months in the business, and he did it without even having to pick up the phone. And you guys are in business, you know how difficult that is to not pick up a phone, right? Cold calling, those kinds of things. This is all about teaching you guys how to magnetically attract people to you. And it's really incredible. I'm learning so much about all these different things. So I really just want to encourage you guys, right, to go to www.businesslegend.co. In the nightmare of having these really boring marketing marketing materials that just no one gives a shit about, and start really being relevant to your market, to your clientele, to yourself, because you can finally explain and explore and really tell people and help them discover who you are and what your business is all about. So again, I'm Eric Dahl. Go to www.businesslegend.co. Check out that free video. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment on the bottom of this YouTube video. And again, thank you so much for your time.